Hello, I am Nick the Tool and we're at the UK Snap-on Franchise Conference and it's the tool show today, and I've got some products which are available for me to do some nice videos on. So I thought while it's a bit quiet start of the show, I'd bring you over and show you some of the new products for this year which are going to totally change the products you've already purchased. You're going to be able to get more value for money. So come a little bit closer. You may be familiar with the ball joint splitter that we do. So this is the heavy duty ball joint splitter that enables you to push the ball joints out of the lower arms or to use with bushes. So this is a very, very clever bit of kit. You also might be familiar with the seal tool that we do. We do these in aluminium and in steel, where you just put the caps onto the end of here and then you can knock them through and push your bushes or your bearings out. So let me tell you about this new accessory kit, which is going to make this work on another 1,000 jobs. Let's have a little look. Imagine if you could take that and put it straight onto the end of this bar, which you can then put into your air hammer. So now, rather than thrashing around and struggling, or you may not have the swing on your hammer, you can just offer that straight in and drive it straight out with your air hammer or your air chisel. They come in different lengths for access, so great little accessory, new product for this year. You'll know these come in the kit. Now we do them in different lengths. So you can go for the 16 inch, and we've also got a 24 inch as well. So if you need to knock through a job, you can do that with ease rather than running out of room. So another accessory, which is obviously going to be useful for you. You may own a slide hammer already. Now, 99% of the applications for a slide hammer, you're pulling backwards and trying to pull stuff out. Now imagine if you could push with it as well. So we've got an adapter here which goes into the end of the tool. Then this enables you to put this straight onto here, and then imagine you can put that into an application where you're banging and pushing your seals or your bearings out or into place. So makes your slide hammer do now another twice as many jobs. So real clever tool. You may have a quality press. If you've got one of the Snap-on presses, the bottom of the press bar that comes down, the ram, you can pull it out and you can add this new adapter in. So this will go straight into the bottom of your press, and then on the end of here we can stick these on again and start driving and using it for lots of different applications. But if you're using this tool that we mentioned in the drawer, which is going to give you all of these very heavy duty cups, imagine if you could use those on a press. Well, now you can. So this fits onto here, this goes in the bottom of your press, and then you can fit these collars, which are from the ball joint tool, straight into here and build up what you need. So another load more jobs. When you're driving this in, you may find yourself in an application where you haven't got the room to hit the hammer to drive it in, or the access is very tight, so you're nobbled and you have to strip half the vehicle out. Imagine if you could put that in there, new adapter, drop that in the side of there, and now you can hit that. So you're much closer to the application and you can save tons of time because you haven't got to strip the vehicle out. All these adapters are all available individually. We now do spacers which enable you to get further away. So this works on the ram of your press, so you can get right down inside a job. So there's a couple of different lengths of application there on your adapters. You may have seen my video on this already. If you haven't, it's worth checking it out. I'll put a link in the description. This is normally used with the collars and it pushes inside itself for your ball joints. We've now got an adapter which goes in here, so you can put these straight into here, and now you can use it for pressing all different types of things as well. So quite a clever idea. If you follow me around to this diagram, this diagram we've put together, what it actually does, it shows you all the products we manufacture. It then shows you all the different adapters we sell and how you can cross-reference them and use them in different applications. So if you buy the adapters, you're going to be able to add another 1,000 opportunities for that product you already own. Let's have a little look at this set around the side here. So this set here, what a cracking puller set. So these are available as the board only or available with the cage, and you put the whole box on your wall. But imagine if you could take a normal puller like this the point pulls out, you can then add one of those adapters in and start putting other items on there as well. Now, you might be a bit handy, you might have a little lathe in the workshop. How about manufacturing your own bits and bobs, which will drop straight into all your products? So these adapters have all got a friction ball in, they've all got the same size on the end of them, so you can make your product do whatever you want to do. I really appreciate you watching the video. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.